All right, so yeah, Granit Xhaka, while this game's going on, people, allegedly, Xhaka insists he won't change the way he plays despite receiving the fifth red card of his Arsenal career in their Qatar World Cup semi-final first leg against Liverpool last week. Let me scroll the way down. He said, "It's not like I'm planning this. It's not like I'm doing this on purpose. We know you're not doing it on purpose, but prevention is better than cure. Can you watch your games again and think in moments? Because there's different varieties of red cards. It all probably just boils down to a lack of concentration in general. You know, I'm sure people with bad money management skills don't plan on spending all their money or losing it, but they've got to review what they're doing, what their habits are, what their spending habits are, where cutbacks can be made, where they need to improve behaviors. I don't know. Off topic, people, United are building play down this left hand side. It was a good stage of play. Alanga puts a ball in and it's headed out, really. It was the first real bit of play, I would say. But yeah, it's not making sense from him, is it? But sometimes I'm in a position where I have to take a 50-50. It's risky. Of course, people will now say yes, but you always take these risks, which is true, legitimate question. This is who I am. I can't change myself from today or tomorrow. Of course, I need to improve, and I know I need to improve. That's fair enough. But respectfully, Jack, I don't think you're a bad player. But this is where I'm starting to look beyond you, and I look at Arsenal because okay, you are who you are. Like it or love it, you're like Marmite. We know what Marmite. Sorry, we know what Marmite is. I don't want that anymore, really and truly. So, can we get a midfielder without these folks? So now you have to look at those who are building the team around him, or those that it looked like we was only trying to bring in a centre mid that could improve us immediately if Granit Xhaka was going to leave in the summer. Now we've seen the good, bad, and the ugly of Xhaka this season. There's been times fans have catted for him to be in the team, times where they haven't, and he's been the best player on the pitch. Times where he's reverted to type, and we've seen what we're seeing from Granit Xhaka. But in this moment, if Xhaka takes the ball and scores, they will say again, why did you not stop him? Now I will stop him. They will say, why do you always get a red card? That's true. It's always why, always me. He said, in the end, after the game, everyone was smarter than in the moment, myself as well. Of course, when I see it back now, I say, do I need to go into the duel or not? No, again, yep. As I said, you could have stood up. Ramsdale could have done something. Jota had a lot to do. But it's a moment, a second where I have to make a decision. And this time I made the wrong one. And I feel sorry for the team. I feel sorry for the supporters. But thank God they did an amazing job after that. If you look in, he spoke about the City red card people. I mean, the City pen. He said, if you look in slow motion, every draw, every foul looks too much. Against City, Stuart Atwell, had decided it already it wasn't a pen. After they go to VAR and check, the thing is, they are checking two pictures, three pictures. They're not seeing all actions. I hope that in the near future, the referees can make their own decisions. Don't let people from the outside look in slow motion and stuff like this, because I believe in slow motion, everything looks harder than it is. We've benefited from some. In the end, they are human beings as well. They make mistakes as well. This is part of the job. Everyone makes mistakes. We have to accept decisions and look forward to it. He also championed Micah Richards' comments as well when our game got postponed as well. About obviously Arsenal getting locked off against Spurs. He said it's nothing new for me. Every time this football club does something, everyone has something to say. I love the comment from Micah Richards, what he said about it. He said every time Arsenal does something, everyone has to speak about it, but no one speaks about what other clubs did. You're right. No one said nothing about Burnley's. He bigged up Mikel Arteta. He said we had a very, very bad start. We were hoping to start much better than we did, but how we came back, how we believe in ourselves, and how we believe in the philosophy of Mikel is amazing. Mikel is a freak, but a freak in a positive way. He sees football with different eyes and in different ways. And you're not going to say anything different. He's so focused on the job. And I think he has improved all the players we have in the squad. I think in the past, our problem was always when we lose a game, we lose the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth. After that, we start to win. That has changed this season. We don't concede any stupid goals anymore or lots of goals. Wait. I think that one there's. I know you said you don't like VAR, but I think that comment we need VAR. I wouldn't say we don't concede stupid goals. But anyways, we were struggling in the beginning to score, but now we are doing much, much better. I have a feeling that we have a very good balance between defending and attacking, and this makes us stronger at the moment. We're in a good position, and we want to keep going. Let's see what happens after 38 games. True. But yeah, man, that's what Mr. Granit Xhaka has said, people. But back to where this United game is, and it's getting end to end. United are breaking, but I'd say they're breaking and someone's letting them move down. The final ball's not good enough. The ball for the on-running fullback is behind them, making the wrong decision, maybe going to the near post with a cross. We should go to the far post. And West Ham, can hit back. I think it's looking end to end. I'd say West Ham aren't committing enough bodies forward when they are going forward. It's just Bowen, Antonio, and the odd feature from someone. I'd say West Ham, for me, are losing the midfield battle, but it's not that anyone's winning or losing it. No one's doing anything with it, really. Let's make sure we're still hitting the like button. See, you're right, 100%. Great pass by Bruno. He's starting to wake up, man. And he's starting to become a problematic Donny. 50 likes. People were halfway within this opening period. Can we keep that one day running? Lanzini. Cresswell. Good defending by the lot. Dispossessing. Greenwood. Losing the ball in silly areas. His blushes are spared because United will have a throw, but you don't need to do that there. Really and truly. Screw Marmite. Douglas Luiz is someone I'd want instead of him. If he doesn't come close to any top midfield, even in Villa and Wolves, harsh. Another fraud of a referee. Watch how every 50-50 goes United's way. Big up Anfield Road End. Unfortunate. It's not unfortunate for you, but it's unfortunate for me when we butch your team. But it is what it is. You lot are not feeling Xhaka's BS. Man, are saying waffling. Xhaka is acting like Arteta in a press conference, waffling by not telling the truth. But hey, you man not on him. Even game so far it is. Is that Antonio? You see the little shimmy? No one does it like that. Guy's like a bulldozer. Courageous run by Bruno Fernandes forward, but he was never going to get that. Areola goes long. First and seconds. Who wins the first ball? Harry Maguire. Seconds. Declan Rice brings it down. Declan, you could have turned on that, I feel bad for Xhaka, but at the same, I don't. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for anyone that suffers from prejudice, like in a footballing sense, well, in life anyways, but in a footballing sense. I do think referees in general, are give a tough time to certain individuals or others. And I think the same was more said for diving or deeming players soft. People are allowed to get kicked. There was a time Hazard, Zaha, anyone that was on a showman, you're getting kicked left, right, and center. Ronaldo, again, and we talk about these refs aren't capable of any bias. If they think, I think Zaha's a diver, I'm not going to give him as many fouls because of the unconscious bias. So I feel sorry for Xhaka. I think that goes against him. But at the same time, for me, it's different sorts of mistakes. Collectively in the team, we make different collective mistakes. We've had people lose the ball at one end and then we've gone and scored. We've had Martinelli lost his footing, but we've had the Martinelli ones. We've had stray passes. We've had the Tomiyasu ones. We've had stupid pens conceded. We've had switching off from certain set pieces. There's been different goals in terms of lapses in concentration and collectively as a team. But for Xhaka specifically, you've had different sorts of moments where you've got yellows and reds or you've just made brain farts defensively. And for me, I just think Xhaka, there's a lot good to him. There's a lot bad. But anytime a team is reliant on Xhaka, which unfortunately, let's not sit here and lie, Arsenal is, or Arteta is, he's centered around him. You're going to get a mixed bag of results because you're going to get a mixed bag of performances. Respectfully, there's a lot of players I love, but there's sometimes-ish. Lacazette's form has been very good. But since he's been here, there's periods where Lacazette has a real purple patch and then he doesn't. Obviously, he's actually a good player. Xhaka does that. El Nene, there's times where fans are saying give a new deal, the occasional game at Old Trafford he'll play well, but there's very seasonal players. But Xhaka, you need self-awareness, man. Young players, experienced players have made mistakes, and it's the experienced players that I'm more concerned about when they make mistakes. These young players, Tavares, Lokonga, for example, we expected it, man. But yeah, man, that's all I've got to say about Granit Xhaka's comments, man. Let's get back to this game, people.